I know that Marvel has carefully laid plans, but when you signed up to play this role the first time, did you in any way envision that 6 years later you would be starring on a TV show as that character?
Okay, I want to be really clear on this. Like many actors that I know, I'm capable of some pretty grand delusions. And yet there isn't anything that my grandiose imagination was capable of. In the 2 or 3 scenes that originally Phil Coulson was written into, in the early draft of Iron Man, so even when I got to the end of Iron Man and it was like 3 times that many scenes, I couldn't believe it. And when they kept asking me to come back, and when Joss kind of turned him into the thing that brought the Avengers together, as sad as it was to get that phone call where they said, "What happens to you is what brings the Avengers together," I was like, I was really happy. I thought it was amazing, the stuff that he wrote. So that's what it does. It's one of the great lines. And I was really proud to go out that way, and in a movie that I really loved. And I thought it was done. You know, when we were shooting the big stabbing stuff, I thought, don't you want to get one where it's like kind of misses a little? And they were like, no, Clark, it's all over. And I don't know how much they know when, but they definitely called and said, Joss has an idea. They want to bring all the same kind of amazing cinematic visual effects to television, but really make it be about the Coulsons of that world, the human face, the people that walk into danger who don't have superpowers or super armor. And we're going to keep it funny and get you a kind of great, tough, funny, sexy team around you. I was like, okay, I can get free for that.
Well, let me ask, because I agree with you that Coulson's death was such a powerful moment in the Avengers. How does the show succeed in bringing him back while not invalidating that emotional experience?
Oh, I guess you'll have to tune in, won't you? All I can tell you is I would never do anything that I thought would in any way undermine the integrity of the Avengers. And I think anyone who's seen what Joss has done in that and his other work can relax a little.
Absolutely. You know, they pitch you this grand plan, they say cinematic scope, but when you actually are on set with Joss and you guys are making the pilot, how exciting was it to see all of those things actually happening?
I mean, when I saw the trailer, you don't see the visual effects till a bit later. I was kind of blown away. But to be honest, I love that part of the Avengers, but I think the Avengers worked because of the human stuff. It worked because of Scarlett and Jeremy's characters and their relationship, and I wanted to know about Budapest, you know, and the humor and the way that people interact. I mean, the special effects, as we've all seen in too many movies, they're just meaningless unless they're kind of in service of relationships and people that we care about and laugh at.
Well, lastly, let me ask you this. Fans are already so excited for the show, but what are you excited for them to experience with Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
You know, I think so much of what we see in those movies is the incredible Tony Stark, the Hulk, people with superpowers, Thor, Asgard. To me, the part where Marvel and the Marvel Universe kind of meets up with the Men in Black, which is what the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are like, and they're out finding alien tech in a world after the Avengers, which is, I don't know, to me it's poignant. It's a world where kind of the doorways we're opening technologically bring in a Pandora's box of things that we can't quite envision or control. That's exciting to me.